Hey guys, don't forget to thumbs up the video and subscribe to the channel. We got a Fendt planter coming up soon, I promise. Morning. Well, we're going to strip in the morning, spread in the afternoons, and then probably strip in the evenings. This morning I'm going to show BJ how to run the strip till bar. It's Monday now, so we can get a couple loads of dry fertilizer. So I'm going to hop in the oxbo. Yeah, it's still here. Apparently it has rained everywhere else they've wanted to demo that thing, so they told us to keep running it. I'm going to hop in it. I'm going to finish a couple fields that I left off in when Larry gets back. But first, like I said, I got to show BJ how to run this. Because he's never ran it. Now, one thing about this strip till bar, since it's a ground drive pump, there's no monitors to it. The only monitor in the cab is, you know, the one on the tractor. So it's pretty simple to run. A couple things I need to show him though. Old Dax ain't gonna like that. Heading out. Unfortunately right now it's too wet. It's very sunny today, so maybe here in a few hours we can come back and it'll go a little better. Right now we're dragging up pretty regular. Yeah, frustrating. But there's plenty to do. Got fertilizer to spread. One thing we're going to do while we're waiting on it to dry out is put another weight on the front end of this. We do not have any AGCO weights, but we might have something we can rig up. Well, maybe we can mount that on the front of it for weight. That's actually the 3-point off the other 1038. But here's some old wheel weights. I think we're going to try to figure out something with those. If you haven't figured it out yet, the strip till bar, almost said the name. Strip till bar is a 3-point mounted implement. I think we can hang those off the front of the tractor, and that should help a little bit. So the plan is to unhook this part right here, put that weight right on this, this shank. I think that might work. And block this up. I can drop the front of this tractor down, and we can pull that pin, hopefully. All right, the way the front weights on a Challenger is designed, at least on the 1038 and the 1000 series, this is not a 3-point hitch. Big misconception. On the Fendt, that's an option. On the Challenger, it's not. I think it might be on the 2020 Challengers, but on this one, it does not have a 3-point hitch. These are just linkage arms. But what I can do is I can drop the front suspension on the Challenger. We can block up this weight, and then we can unhook from it pretty easily. So it works pretty well. It kind of functions like a 3-point in that way, but these arms do not move. So we got to block this up, drop the weight, get the tension off of it, pull these pins, swivel this arm up, and put those wheel weights on there to try to get a quick extra 300 to 400 pounds of weight on the front of this tractor.
All right, so Brian is hopping in the new Challenger that is hooked to a strip till rig, and he's going to drop the front end. Oh, he's dropping.
Apparently this is a 4,000 pound weight. We need more. All right, go find something we can block that up with real quick here. Harbor Freight's finest. I don't think that's gonna work, hold on. There we go. That's clearly gonna get it cut, folks. I believe that'll work well. I'm kidding, of course. Those might work. We'll see.
Those are some leftover pavers from when Mom and Dad had some landscaping done in the early 2000s, I do believe. See, you can pick it up. Okay, right on in. Right on in. Pick it up.
Well, she ain't pretty, but it'll help. It'll definitely help.
Gosh.
What are you talking about?
Definitely some ants in there.
What happened, brother? Why ain't the forklift?
This is a heck of a parking spot, isn't it?
Huh. that Deere power in here.
Run out of road. Roll back.
One back. One back.
Roll backer. Low.
What? Said go forward.
Oh!
That was fun.
Yeah, I just had a little bit of lunch.
Take this thing back over and fill it up. We'll get BJ started strip tilling. I think one of the other fields he'll be able to run okay. I won't go back to that when we started today.
Hey everybody, another day, Monday. Gonna do some more spraying. The sun is shining. Like so far about 50 degrees. Supposed to get 60, I think. So we're filled up. We got something to eat and kind of getting late start as usual. So we got to go up the road here about 4 or 5 miles, and we're loaded up and ready to go, I guess. See up there is where we're doing some fertilizing some concrete there. Brian's getting ready to spread that. You got potash, variable rates. You got to do potash separate and do the mez separate. He's gonna spread here right down over the hill there. We got something spread. Not the tallest, the cabs got the lights on. It's what's the tallest. It sounds like the antenna hit a little bit. Okay, it's running 35 miles an hour now. You gotta hear it whining. Going down over this road here to these bottoms down here. It's like 170 acres down here. About 100 acres that's going to the corn. The rest of it will be soybeans. So it won't take long to do it. One tank do this down here and have some left.
Before I go teach my brother how to strip, that's a freaking weird thing to say. Never thought that'd happen. But anyways, before I teach BJ how to run the strip till bar, he's gonna help me move the loader up to the fertilizer pile. That way, we can get going. This field was strip tilled, what was that, 3 or 4 days ago? Looks good. It's a little damp right here. Now, unlike when we were spreading before, we moved the fertilizer pile closer to where we're spreading. Hopefully I'll be able to make a little bit more efficient tracks. Hi-ho, hi-ho, to the field we go. Back it up. All right, one thing I've been running that you haven't seen before is the it's called Auto TI. Basically I click that, and once it gets to my inner boundary it'll raise my implement lower.
Oh, okay.
She pulls.
Get it. Get it.
Yep, she pulls hard. There's your flow balls back there. Yeah. If you can't get any speed, they'll start dropping because you're not getting enough rate on them. So you can bump your hitch up to like 6.5 or 6.5 to 7.
Okay.
Your pump is still making good contact, and you'll pick up your speed. I've been trying to run it at 7.5 to 8. I mean, I believe 7.5 is pretty much bottomed out anyways. But if you raise up the hitch, I mean, your discs aren't doing as much.
Okay, we're starting here first pass. So far, so good. Speed up a little bit there. We'll see if it goes up and down. You can see that right at the bottom of that bank right there. Over there's concrete. That used to be a railroad bed. Come down here one day. Oh, I don't know how many years it's been. Several. Right back in mid 2000 or 99, 95, something like that. We'll come down here one day and the railroad bridge had fell in. I'll try to show you something about the monitor on this. This is an ag leader monitor, and it's controlled by Raven controls. But this gives me my view of what's painted is what is sprayed. This is the line. This is my rate, and I can go there and I can change 2 different rates I can put in it. top one's what I got now. I can change that up it, but that's what I'm running. Then I go to this universal terminal, they call it, and it's a it shows it's got an injector on it also. So there's injector number 1, how many gallon are it, which I'm not using, and there's injector number 2. Then I go back to the main tank. It's got this gallons or acres per hour at this speed. And when I speed up, we're usually about 220, 15, 16. Got total acres I've sprayed since this spring, almost 2,100. Total gallons is 30,000. And it's got telling me what's left in the tank. As you can see, I'm coming up on the end rows here where it's been painted. And it'll start shutting the booms off individually. It also has 4-wheel steer, which I don't have on. It'll be nice for when I'm in the row crops. The back wheels will follow the front wheels around, won't mash down as many crops. Before I fold up here, I'm going to write everything down. I usually write everything down, what I've done. And that way I'll have a hard copy. Then I have a program on my phone. Got a program on my phone also that I write everything down, and it loads into the computer when we sync it, and we can tell, and we have a printout of what we've sprayed, track the whole field like that.
Got a little bit more fan mail, so got some stickers to add to the door. Got the Clyde Eagles Snowmobile Club from Wisconsin. But then we also got this one. This is a little bit more on a serious note. Forever Kinsey's Crew. Came with a letter explaining the sticker. It's one of the ones that hits you right in the feels. This guy's name's Kyle Murdoch. Family farm in western Kentucky. Sounds like his little girl lost her battle with cancer in 2019. So this is her memorial sticker. So it's an honor to have that on the truck. Thanks for sending that. So that's one of them things that hits you right in the feels when you read that. So thank you. I do gotta admit, it's gonna be nice to be able to show you what's behind me. But strip tilling's pretty fun, so I'm gonna miss that. This job actually stresses me out a little bit. It's like, is the machine working right? Am I doing everything right? Are we putting on enough product? That kind of stuff. A little bit of a road trip. There's Dad and there's BJ. I don't think you guys can see it.
I like BJ's over there strip tilling today. Here comes Brian up the road, get fertilized. You got spread all around here, variable rate stuff.
Okay, right now we're variable rating potash. We've actually spread this field once. Someone made the comment it looks like Florida. It does look like Florida on a map. But we don't have a dual bin bed on this, so therefore we're having to make 2 trips over because we're variable rating our potash and our mez. So trip number 2. Here's our old path. Now it is more compaction. It's just another trip across the field, but we're saving fertilizer. Not all of this field requires potash, so I mean that's good. Normally we would put a blanket rate on here, so if we're able to save some, it saves us money. That's good. It's good stuff. All right, just getting to the next field here. Really trying to get rid of this fertilizer. Once again, it's supposed to rain again tonight, so gotta try to get that stuff off the ground. So haven't been filming a whole lot. Busy, busy, busy. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Variable rating, it takes a little while longer to get rid of a bin load of potash. For example, the last 80-acre field we did, it only took 4 tons. So this is a 65-acre field. It's actually going to takes a pretty good bit, so we should be able to get rid of most of it here. But then we've got about half a load left. And then I got to spread all that mess. What happened there? All right, we're back over here to the pile. Don't have a whole lot of potash left, and we'll spread this on this field right beside me here, and then we'll switch over to the mez. One thing about this field, it's 40 acres and it's a mile long, so it's efficient. We've already done 10 of them. Not even done with the first pass. This ground that we're about to run over right here, you can maybe see the lines right here. I ripped this last fall, and the zone builder did a really good job. It's softer. We're not going to have to work that ground. We can plant right into it. We're going to no-till right into that. That's pretty awesome. Sure is a pretty evening. If anybody's interested in that auger, it's for sale. 13-inch, 92-foot, Hutch Mayrath, 300,000 bushel, swing away, no hopper walkers, right in with gearbox. Email me if you're interested. Mention that the welder was for sale that we had on our homemade fuel trailer. Actually sold it already. Looks like dinner might be a little slim tonight. This is the potash that won't disappear. So we're gonna do this field. It calls for a little more. I'll tell you, this old pine forest is about to kill me in here. I am going to be so sore after this field. So many holes. Can't really drag anything through it because we're just going to pull up tree roots and branches and stumps and stuff like that. So. Finally! Now that field is just very rough. Where we're going to won't be too bad. Now we have that whole pile of mess. Now luckily these fields that I'm going to, well, I don't know how lucky it is, but they require a pretty heavy rate, so that might not take near as long. Like I just covered like 300 acres to get rid of that 21 tons of potash. I think I can cover 180 and get rid of the 21 tons of mess. 80 more acres down. Hopefully we can get the last of that on here and finish this field and the field beside it, and then no matter what, we're probably just going to go back to the barn. Where's this light work? Hey, we do have lights, I'll be darned. It's a little hard to see up there. Back to the fields we go. This field we're in now, we were just in it like 5 hours ago, so using the same AB line, that way we only have one set of tracks. Empty again. Back to the pile. Dad came to get the loader, so I'm getting the real service right here. He's going to go ahead and load the spreader for me. So perfect. A chance of rain tonight for about an hour. Really hope that misses us, or I hope we don't get much because it's dried out quite a bit. Fields are in pretty good shape, and if we miss this rain, we don't get any till Friday, we can really knock out quite a bit of the strip till. Dad is pretty much a wizard with a front end loader. He should be able to get just about all that fertilizer up. That's all that's left. Did he get it? I kind of got it. Got it enough. Nailed it. Back and forth. Back and forth. At 18 miles an hour. And we're done. Hallelujah. Well guys, that's it for this one. Man, that was a bumpy like 8 hours, but hey, we got some fertilizer spreads, so hopefully, like I say, hopefully we dodge this rain. Maybe we can get some more planting action going this week.